What is Labubu and why is it so viral on TikTok? These ugly things have kind of become a really popular collectible on the internet, so let's break down exactly what it is. Basically, Labubu was created by a Hong Kong artist for the Monsters series, which was inspired by Nordic folklore and actually launched all the way back in 2015. It became widely available though through Pop Mart, a toy company that's based out of Beijing. That didn't get too much attention though. It became really popular when it was found with Lisa from Blackpink. Turns out she collects these things and it was revealed last April. Since then, there's been a rapid increase in popularity in Southeast Asia. This demand led to short supply, which if you know anything about collectibles, just makes people want it more and makes the value go up. And because people are looking for these things, more and more people get involved and the popularity grows. This has led to a ton of Labubu content, particularly with Labubu hunts and unboxings going mega viral on TikTok. One example can be seen from Unova, whose unboxing is sitting at over 700,000 views. Have you guys seen these things at all in your For You page? Let me know in the comments.
Are Labubus an economic indicator for a recession? Besides being super cute, the rise actually ties into a larger pattern, how consumers adjust their spending in uncertain times. In economics, this is called the lipstick effect. It basically says that during a recession or an economic slowdown, people just stop buying big luxury items like cars, designer bags, or vacations, but they don't stop spending altogether. Instead, they shift into smaller luxuries, emotional purchases, tiny treats that feel special without feeling reckless, like the $20 strawberries from Erewhon. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, or in this case, a Labubu. These dolls hit the sweet spot. It's just indulgent enough to feel like a luxury, but not so expensive that it triggers guilt. And when people feel financially anxious, they downsize their luxuries and not their desire for comfort. And if you really want to spiral, there's also rising tariffs on imports from China, as you guys already know. So yes, people are stocking up on all sorts of blind boxes, and this is just one of them. So yeah, this might be a toy, but it's also a micro reflection of how we're coping with money stress, uncertainty, and the need for a little hit of joy. So the next time someone judges your emotional support toy, just remind them, this is macroeconomics actually.
No! What? Let's do a Labubu unboxing. I've never gotten one of these, so I'm so excited. This one is the exciting macaroon series. Okay, I want all of these besides this one. No! What? Okay, this one is called Have a Seat. All of the colors are so cute. I want the hee-hee one. Oh, cute! Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Please do not give me a green one again. Oh, cute! And I also got clothes for one of them. Cute!
Labubus are everywhere. The furry snaggletooth gremlins have become a big accessory for celebrities and influencers. But what actually are they? Labubu was designed in 2015 by Hong Kong-born artist Kasing Lung, who was inspired by storybooks and European elf legends. And she's part of the Monsters series, which is sold by the Chinese toy company Pop Mart for about £25 per individual figure or £153 for a box of 6. That's if you even get your hands on one, because they're often sold out, with people queuing for them, and the internet's flooded with dupes and fakes. For some, it's a fashion accessory. But for many, collecting Labubus is a way to reconnect with their childhood. Like YouTuber James Welsh, who spent hundreds of pounds on the dolls.
Oh, that's so cute!
Which he says provide real escapism and a dopamine hit. Especially when he opens a Labubu blind box on camera to show his followers.
Let's not mess about.
Now, some fans have compared this mystery element, where you don't know which toy you're going to get until you open the package, to collecting Pokemon cards or even buying a Happy Meal from McDonald's. James said he sees his collection as an investment. And as for people who don't quite understand why adults collect toys, James said just because you don't understand someone's hobby doesn't mean it's not valid in any way. But what do you think? Are Labubu's cute or ugly or bit creepy? Either way.
Cuties, I've collected Labubus before they were viral, so here are 5 facts you need to know about Labubus. Labubu is an elf, not a monster. She has pointy ears and 9 pairs of teeth and no tail. She's mischievous but kind and always ready to help. Speaking of she, Labubu identifies as a girl and her boyfriend is Tai Coco. Originally, Labubu is a character in a children's book series called The Monsters by Kasing Lung. This book is hard to get your hands on because currently it's at $500 or more on eBay. In 2019, the Monster series, including Labubu, became a part of Pop Mart, and Labubu immediately became the face of Pop Mart, kind of like how Hello Kitty is with Sanrio. Labubu was not popular until April of 2024, when K-pop star Lisa wore Labubu on their bag as a bag charm, which began the renaissance of the bag charm accessory. Did I miss anything? Let me know which Pop Mart character I should do next.
5 ways to spot fake Labubu the monsters. Take a closer look. 1. Check the face color. 2. Check the blush tone. 3. Count the number of teeth. 4. Check the feet for Pop Mart logo. 5. Check the details on the label.
Dollar Tree had Labubu clothes, so let's see if they fit my Labubu. I thought this was a workout set, but somebody in the comments said that these were lifeguard clothes. Also got this dress. They didn't really have a lot of options. Now we gotta dress the Labubu. I'm gonna open the lifeguard set first. First off, I know the shoes are not gonna fit. Come on up. But I'm hoping that the shirt fits. I don't know if this is a surfboard, but I guess he has a surfboard too. Look how tiny the pants are. They're so cute. See if they're stretchy. Okay, they are stretchy. Okay, so now we're gonna put his bottoms on. Okay, we got 1 foot in. Oh, I thought I put it backwards, but look, this is what we got so far. We're gonna put him all the way up because you guys. Okay, but this is so cute. Like, you can't even, like, hold up. It's so cute. Like, y'all cannot tell me that's not cute. This is the cutest thing ever. So does that mean that the shirt will fit too? I found him a whole fit at Dollar Tree. What? Okay, so I am struggling with the shirt a little bit, but it's because my Labubu got a big head. Like, I feel like they added too much stuff into his head. Okay, so I managed to get 1 arm in. Y'all, he got chunky arms. Okay, so my Labubu's all dressed up, and I don't think y'all ready to see the final results. I don't think y'all ready. Y'all ready? They actually fit. Like, I'm sure. That's so cute. I'm not even gonna try to see if the shoes fit, because I know damn right they won't fit. Okay, but this is not bad. For a Dollar Tree fit, it's like a quick fit, you know, like a quick...
Okay. So I came on here because I'm done with Pop Mart. I'm done. I have a Labubu. I'm going to wait in about a year. It's not even going to be popular anymore. Everyone's going to have it. I'm just going to wait because what do you mean the fucking Pop Mart shop app crashed? And what do you mean that you go on here on this platform and try to purchase some, and the moment they do the 1, 2, 3 countdown, guess what? Gone. They don't even restock the old ones at least. Like, why? Why don't they restock them? Why do they have so many people fighting them? And then resellers are trying to sell them for like $60. Like, you guys are like, that's not cool. That's not cool. I get it. You guys are trying to make some money. But bro, you guys are selling them for twice as much. I'm just going to wait for a year. I'm going to wait for a year until I actually purchase another one. Because this is ridiculous. It's not fair. Okay, yes, I have 1 Labubu. But I wanted one for me and one for my niece. And I even called reinforcements. I called backup. I was like, you guys need to help me get one. And I had people all over, and everyone told me that the app crashed. That is fucking ridiculous. Why can't we get these? Why? Like, and then people ask me, why don't you ever carry your Labubu out? For what? So I could get stolen? I'm just over it. It's not fair. I'll show you guys. So this is her. This is my Labubu. And I got her because my daughter got her from a convention, an anime convention. So that's why I got this one. And then I recently got into this one. She's so cute. And her eyes change. She's a bunny. She's so cute. But anyways, I'm deleting and blocking all of those Pop Marts. from everywhere. I'm just gonna do it.
When we talk about how we've gone from wearing this on our Birkin bag to wearing this. Originally, Birkin bag charms were about elegance. They were always so refined and minimal, and they perfectly matched the image that the Birkin bag upheld, which was luxury, exclusivity, restraint. A few of the most popular Birkin bag charms I remember were the Rodeo, which is this little horse, the Pegasus, which is basically the same but with wings, which adds a bit of playfulness, the Hermes Oran Nano Sandal, which is a bit random but still fits into the branding, and of course we cannot forget about the Hermes Twilly. It's not a bag charm, but it's definitely a chic, sophisticated Hermes accessory. Then comes the Labubu keychain. The Labubu is single-handedly less expensive than any of the Hermes accessories I have shown, but ironically it does still fit the luxury narrative due to its exclusivity. It's limited in quantity and it has a resale price. These two factors highly qualify a Labubu to be worn on a Birkin. If it didn't have these two factors, you guys best believe it would not be seen on a Birkin bag.
The quality of Labubus have actually gone down so much. This is the first Labubu that I got in October of last year, and this is one that I got in December. Aside from the asymmetry and overall quality, the main way you can tell is by the tags. On the newer ones, they have like a white paper-like tag, and then on the original ones or the older ones, there's like a fabric tag, and it's more of like a cream color. The only good thing about the newer ones is that there's a QR code for you to scan it on the actual Labubu to verify that it's genuine, whereas the old ones, they don't have any QR code on the actual product. But both the old and the new have it on the box. With the newer ones, they definitely look rushed. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a lot less symmetrical. At this point, it almost looks like a Lafufu. The face looks really disfigured. And look at the, what's this called? The hairline. It just looks really off. I'm not sure if you can tell. The ears look very asymmetrical too. Probably just seems like it's gone down a lot. The back is just looks really flat, and the stomach is really big on this one. The fur actually seems pretty different too. This one more fluffy and softer, whereas the old one is more kind of not as fluffy and soft. I'm not sure if I'm Delulu as well, but the stuffing feels weird too. This one feels a lot softer and this one feels a lot more firm. So I'm not sure if they changed the insides. I don't really want to open them up, but maybe someone else can. I did buy a whole set of these for my family in December too, and they all looked really disfigured and disjointed. Whereas all the ones that I got back in October seem a lot more symmetrical and put together. I've also seen a lot of newer Labubu unboxings and they all look a little bit off. And they also have the white tag, which I'm assuming are the newer ones. I honestly just feel like they're struggling to keep up with the demand, so they probably have a few more Labubu factories and had to increase their production, which is why a lot of the newer Labubus look like they've been rushed. And honestly, I don't blame them. But what do you think? Do you think the quality of Labubus have actually gone down, or am I just going crazy?